everyone, and welcome back to Commander Cookout Podcast on YouTube, Top 5 in 5. This week, we're going to talk about the top 5 showcase treatments.
That's right, and don't forget, we're brought to you by FusionGamingOnline.com, your source for all your gaming needs, all of your showcase, foil, promo, alternate art needs that we're going to cover today, and, of course, the Patreon supporters over at patreon.com/CCO Podcast. You want to get your top 5 featured? Find the appropriate tier, become a patron, join the CCO Nation on Discord, and let us know. Now, showcase treatments, promos of old, special frames.
Absolutely.
Masterpiece series.
They might make an appearance.
Okay. That's what we're talking about today, not just showcase. This is Brando's curated list, and he's the foil expert. His preferred foil packages that he adds to decks. So,
okay, you said package.
Oh yeah, I love a good package, especially when it's full of foily, shiny, pointy, perky things. Number 5.
Number 5 is the Launch Party promo. Came out in 8th edition way back in the day. Stretches on till today with the Buy a Box promo, but the specific ones I'm talking about came out around Ravnica Time Spiral, Lorwyn days, where they had the special foiling and a really cool stylized set name watermark. Maybe some of the cards aren't the greatest, but the treatment is really cool, and I wish that they would bring it back, because it's something that's eye-catching. It's something that you'll look across a table and just see a card shining a certain way. What is that?
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to lump in the Junior Super Series promos. They don't do the Junior Super Series anymore, but they gave out Fly promos and Pro Tour promos as well. And just because they had a unique watermark in the text box and a unique to those specific 2 promo styles, a unique foiling process. So if you can get your hands on stuff that sheens and shines in the light differently, bang up job.
And what's really cool about them is they pringle way less than from the vaults.
Oh, I like scooping salsa though.
Takes all kinds.
Number 4
is the Future Sight Future Shifted Frame. Now, we didn't get that in Time Spiral Remastered when they re-released them, but it's that cool kind of like bladey, futuristic.
Like the original printing of Tarmogoyf.
Exactly. Yeah. And it had like the mana symbols in a different place and stuff. They were designed to look more information showing you when you fanned your cards out, like a hand of cards that nobody does anymore.
Yeah, everybody holds their hands like this, right? You're gonna give us a non-promo category on the promo top 5?
Yeah, I am. I just thought it was cool that they were trying something different. You know, this is what the game could look like in the future. It might look different. And I thought it was cool that they tried it, and I think that they hit it pretty good with this one.
Different, not bad. Different is just different. It's an evolution. Check out Commander Cookout Podcast, episode 235, 236. Number 3, and I like this one.
Godzilla Reskins, baby. They are so cool, even if you're not a Godzilla fan. There was something neat for everybody. There's giant robots shooting missiles, there's giant moths, there's laser-breathing atomic dinosaurs.
Yep.
They're all here, and it's all cool. They're bright, they're colorful, there's something different, and they're just the way you want to stir a new IP into your Magic game.
More so than the Godzilla IP being introduced is the technology for reskinning current Magic cards that we already have, that being introduced with this promo treatment, because we're going to the universes beyond. Again, check out Commander Cookout episode 235, 236 for more on that. And we're getting potentially reskinned cards, and it's because things like these Godzilla reskins were so popular, where other IP crossovers were not.
Yeah, they were less beloved by the Magic community.
Number 2, and this one.
I'm going to take some heat for this one, but I'm going to do it because I'm brave. And they are the Amonkhet Invocations. And not because they're so beautiful, but because, one, the art is really cool and different from something in the set, which as a concept is awesome. And they tried something different and unique that pointed at these cards being something special and collectible and something that you'd want to chase after. And while the execution might not have been there, I really like the concept, and quite frankly, some of the artwork, even though it was about this big, was really cool.
These, like the Godzilla ones from number 3, did kick off the very, very unique frame style. They're not my favorite Masterpiece series, but they were an important one. And they bridged kind of like this gap that we had in the Magic universe where, you know, when you play a video game,
Hell yeah.
Mario of old or whatever, every video game's got the obligatory like desert level, pyramids, temples, hidden traps. Amonkhet was that, and these Invocation promo Masterpiece cards really exemplified that kind of subgenre in the gaming stratosphere.
Every card told a story, even if you couldn't read it.
Okay, and number 1 Showcase Promo Special Edition.
No surprise here if you're a fan of Commander Cookout Podcast, as I assume you are a good watcher, and it is a tie between the Zendikar Showcase treatment and the Ikoria comic book creatures. Both of them were just so eye-catching and so colorful and so eye-popping, and they look cool in foil, and they were just sort of available in there to the point where there's almost no reason to play the pleb regular versions.
Yeah, collector boosters have made it such that regular versions, like non-foil of the collector art, is the same price, which is great. You can choose your style, choose your own kind of deck creativity. And I think more than anything, these two at the number 1 slot being a tie at the number 1 slot show that the showcase frames and the art style showcase, whether it be high color, pop art, fantasy, Egyptian themes, art is very subjective, and you can choose or not choose to run whichever versions of these cool promos that you want, because they're affordable and they let your deck kind of exist in a certain way that you like. All right, so those are Brando's favorite special border promo foil showcase treatments, and you can pick them up at fusiongamingonline.com, your source for all of your super promo fusion promo showcase, whatever I just said.
All your needs.
Yeah. And don't forget CCO Fusion 5 promo code there. Get you 5% off all of your super foil alternate art, whatever.
Yeah.
Big thanks to all the Patreon supporters over at patreon.com/CCO Podcast. You can see their names on the screen as a big thank you right now.